Once upon a time, there was a train that traveled through a remote, eerie region of the countryside. Many locals whispered stories of strange occurrences and ghostly sightings along the route. But the train conductor and crew dismissed these tales as mere superstitions. One fateful night, the train was moving at a steady pace through the region when the passengers suddenly heard an eerie, haunting voice. It was a woman's voice, filled with grief and rage, and it seemed to be coming from nowhere and everywhere all at once. The passengers were frightened and looked to the conductor for guidance, but he didn't seem to hear the voice at all. The voice grew louder and more intense, and the train started to slow down until it finally came to a complete stop. The passengers began to panic as they looked out the windows, seeing nothing but darkness and shadows. Suddenly, the train's lights flickered and went out completely, plunging the train and its occupants into darkness. That's when the passengers saw her, the woman in white. She was standing outside the train, her long white dress billowing in the wind. She had an ethereal beauty about her, but her face was twisted in agony and her eyes were filled with malevolent rage. The passengers screamed as the woman began to float towards them, her body emanating a ghastly aura. They could feel the chill of death in the air as the woman's presence grew closer and closer. Just as the woman reached the train, the lights flickered back on, and the train jolted forward. The passengers breathed a sigh of relief, thinking that the horror was over, but they were wrong. For the rest of the journey, the woman in white continued to haunt the train, appearing intermittently and causing the passengers to fear for their lives. The conductor tried to ignore the woman's presence, but the passengers could see that she was pale and shaking with terror. Finally, as the train pulled into the station at dawn, the woman in white disappeared into the mist. The passengers stumbled off the train, their nerves frayed and their minds filled with terror. They would never forget the haunted train and the woman in white who haunted it.